Hello everyone, this is Alex from Accent Painting. I've decided to do my own painting videos. If you think it may help you with something, if you find something interesting, use it. Leave your comments below, like, dislike, share, whatever you want to do. And the first video I wanted to do is when you come to the job site and when you leave the job site, at least in my case, it starts with the same thing. You start taking things off the walls and then putting them back on the walls, like light switches, some covers, plug covers, some stuff from bathroom walls, and a very handy tool I found working perfectly for myself, simplifying your work and saving yourself a little bit of time, is this little thing you can put around your hand. It has some Velcro on it and a few magnet strips right here, which can catch, obviously, as magnet always does, which can catch some metal parts. So what I usually do with that is I use my screwdriver bits. I use these little ones, as you can see right here. You can use the long ones, which you can put directly into your drill, or as here, I use just a little extension, and I'm just switching screwdriver bits. The mostly common I found, the mostly common ones are the 7/64 flat, then 3/16 flat, then number 2 square, and number 2 Phillips. These are the most common. Sometimes you can get some strange ones, but these are pretty much the standard. When you take the plug off the wall, you have to deal with this little buggers, this little screws, and the plug cover itself. And this is very uncomfortable to keep all the screws in one hand, having your drill in another hand, and then you have the third hand to keep all these covers somewhere, or constantly going back to the floor, leaving them on the floor, then lifting them up, go to the next one. It was quite a headache before. So when I found this thing, I found it really easy to work with, because when you take the screws off the wall, you can simply put them here and they all get right here on the magnet strips. I can load it pretty heavily with, I don't know, 100 of them. And then my second hand carries all of them like this, and you can have quite a bit of them in one shot. Or, as I usually go from room to room, and I'm leaving the plugs in the same room I took them off. So then the same plugs go into the same room, maybe even into the same place. And then, of course, your first hand is having a drill. This thing is very inexpensive. I found it on Amazon. You can find it as well. They have different numbers of magnet strips. This one has 3. I know they have some which have, I think, 5 or something like that. But if you can get yourself one, this is a very handy tool. And again, at the end of the job, when you have to put them all back, you just put it around your hand, throw all the screws back into the magnet strips, put your common drills in there, and then just go around and put them in. You can take one screw at a time without disturbing them all. They are here, nice and safe, and you're not missing them. They're not flying around, they're not on the floor. There is no danger if there is a plug right above the register, so then these little things would fall inside of the register into the duct, and then you have even more headache than just trying to find them inside of the carpet or something like that. So this little thing works perfectly for me. If it will work perfectly for you, I'll be so glad. Thank you so much for watching. See you around.